Brandy?
Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force.
You know the dark side.
Well, where are you? What's that background?
Where are you at? You first.
Oh,
let's begin the podcast. This is Sunghi Yoo on Brett's with Friends, where our midsummer funk podcast. Thanks for coming on the show again. Let's see if we can knock one of these out, huh?
Okay.
I forget the episode. It's either 145 or 146.
This one? This one.
146 episodes.
Wow. Did you just interview everyone in Venice?
No, I'm still working. I gotta get through you to get to them.
But
well, no. Venice is a small place. I don't know. I might have. I've everything recording, making sure. I'll stop talking for a second. You know, when you get a new computer, everything's a little new. It's a little. Yeah. It's a little like this is recording, right? Let me make sure. I always get paranoid. Okay, it's recording.
Yeah, it is recording. I see it up there.
Okay.
Wait, so, yeah. You're in Oregon?
I am in Oregon.
Where?
Oregon City.
So I want to interview you.
You could, well, you know, we want to talk. Well, you know, you got a lot on your mind.
What I do.
You do. Can we bring that camera closer to you, or you closer to the camera so our heads? Or you're like going into the corner and not wanting to be seen.
I'm relaxing.
If I could get so our heads are about the same size. Oh, it stressed me out if you got a little, you know.
This is my
it's perfect. And you can swing back and forth too.
Yeah, this is kind of like my what I do. This is my Zoom room.
You're making me seasick.
Oh, sorry.
No, I like it though.
Okay. I'm back to swinging. I mean, just the chair, not anything else.
Oh, you tell your husband if you start wanting to do that.
Yeah, no, there's no swinging.
And there's no swinging. There's no swinging in Venice.
There's no swingers. Yeah, I don't even know anyone who does that in real life. I just heard about it on the radio.
Through friends. It's a myth, not real. What? It's more of something that you didn't think was real. It was more of a myth or a legend.
Well, I don't know if you listen to Howard Stern, but one of the staffers, they talk about their swinging parties.
Which one?
What's his name? Well, he's not on there anymore. I think his name's Brett.
He's good. Must be a good guy.
Yeah, he goes to these swinging parties.
Oh, wow.
It's disgusting.
All that sweat and wet and you got, you know, touching somebody on accident. It just seems like I don't know. I guess I had a friend, this guy who's an actor, Peter Woodward. He's still working, so I should maybe say his name, but fuck it. Because he charged me too much for rent. But he had a orgy, and I walked by his house real quick, getting to my house in the back on Rose Court, and the door was open. I think I peeked in for for a flash, and I was like, "Whoa! Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going." I didn't want to really see what was happening because what I saw of this little part of my eye I didn't like what was going on. It wasn't pleasing to the senses for me.
Yeah, like arms and legs and all over the place.
Yeah, those kids with their orgies.
I don't know who you're talking about actually, but I know Rose Court.
Yeah, you know the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, I didn't know that was happening there.
Oh yeah, swingers and
see, that's the
slaves, you know, everything was on the table. I talked to Peter one time about it. He was like, oh yeah, he's English. Oh yeah, and I completely feel like an innocent person. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were doing that. He goes, oh yeah, you know, why am I doing it? Oh yeah, he's not Minnesota. He's all, yeah, I like a crazy cock every once in a while. I was like, whoa, okay.
No,
Oh, all right.
incoming.
I
Like
didn't.
from where though? Like I don't think I can even
They're internet friends.
okay.
So let's talk about this summer. How's your summer going so far? What's
Yeah,
we can talk about the crazy cock stuff later if you want. Um,
I don't know. I want to talk about your paintings. Let's talk
you're
about
deflecting. You're deflecting. The people want to know about
my summer
you.
spring. I'm in Redondo Beach right now. I live here. I like it. It's very calm, peaceful.
Yeah, you've been there for a while now.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I thought
I know. The last time you have you not? Did you not watch the last episode together to catch up to?
no, I have never seen it. I just feel like I said stupid said stupid things like I'm probably gonna say here.
Oh
Just
no, you're
dumb.
great. You're great. You're always great. You know, you're.
Oh, you stop it. I will talk to you. I feel very awkward that
You
this is
want you
gonna
want to talk to me about things, and then you bring it up, and then we'll expand on your side. Like
no.
you bring
What?
up a topic if you
Okay,
want
you
to
know
talk
what? I
about.
wanted to ask you about because you have paintings and you use wax. What does that mean? I need to know
Uh,
that process because
cold
I started
wax.
in
What?
oil. I mean, in oil, but like I've been painting for a while, but the wax part I didn't
Do you do
understand.
oil?
Yeah, now that I used to do acrylics and watercolors, but I found water mixable oils. I mean, I started with oils a long time ago, but I didn't like that the toxic nature because you need terpenoid and everything. And I guess they came out with water mixables when I was busy with acrylics.
Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I like the pure oil to be honest with you, but um the oil and the acrylic oils or that water based oil isn't bad. I like it. I like it. Does it come in a tube or is it more like a crayon?
It comes in a tube, and there's this one brand that's really like creamy. It's like it's like regular oil to me.
Yeah,
This Lucas brand, I like it.
yeah. I say keep on doing whatever you're doing and having fun with it and playing with it. But the cold wax and oil is a cold wax. You know how beeswax, they have beeswax that you could use with oil, but never fully dries.
No, I don't know that.
Well, sometimes the beeswax is really cool, but like you could do this basically, you know how oil blends really quickly and really it just blends really beautifully together. But you put like a cold wax in there, and it makes it's like a 50% cold wax, 50% oil, and you mix it, chop it up with a and it just has this really kind of see-through luminosity to it because it's got this kind of from what I've seen is it just really blends really smooth. It's like even blends even crazier. It's like blending on acid. It's like it's just the colors are more see through. If that makes sense, it's really I use palette knife with it. So and then you can blow it. You can heat it up with a gun if you
I
want to melt it
know
down.
what I should YouTube something because I didn't understand. I
You don't
have to
understand anything. Does
watch some.
everything I sound does it sound like I'm talking pig Latin to you or anything that is not
No,
making any
I understand the words you're saying. I don't understand the concept that imagine it right now.
sense?
I need a visual.
Just take a tutorial on YouTube. Just
Yeah,
look up
I
cold
need
wax and oil, and they'll give you. I didn't look up too many of those because I wanted to experiment and just kind of. I like the finding out for myself.
yeah. Well,
Um,
I think it's cool. I like your new paintings. I've seen you post them.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, thanks. I've been going a little wild. I'm unhinged.
What do you do it on wood?
No, well, the oil and cold wax I can do on wood, but I've been doing some some silver leaf on wood panel with oil.
Oh,
And
cool.
so it comes out like almost like a decarat. It looks almost like photographic in a weird way.
Wow.
I'll maybe I'll put one on the screen. But
Yeah, put one on the screen because I want to see.
yeah, and so the gold leaf on the wood and then oil and then a varnish on top of that is really nice. So anybody who's turned off this podcast by now, um, uh,
You should
Welcome.
edit this part out. It's
No,
very
no, this is
boring.
all gold, baby.
Oh no, it's so boring.
Gold.
Everything I'm saying is so boring.
No, no, this is we have a very niche audience. We have 308 people that are subscribed to this channel now.
Really?
Yeah.
For me.
For me too. I appreciate it. Cheers to you guys all there who are watching and supporting. Buy my art. Buy my art.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so boring. Okay, so yeah, I like talking about painting though.
I like talking about painting. Do you want to talk about Trump or anything?
Uh,
Should we get into that later?
okay, we could do that.
We can
I
talk
mean,
about Trump.
I don't
This is like
understand.
here as we segue into Trump. I want to show you a painting that this is the last painting I just did. Your webbing. This is how I've been feeling about. We're gonna segue into this is how I feel right about now.
Chaos.
But there's a face in it. See the frog guy?
It looks like an angry face. I don't know. Wait, back up. Back up. Let me see the whole. I see eyes. Oh, I mean, I see angry face. Is that what it is?
It's a frog dude or something. That's the first draft.
Would you use a palette knife for that?
No, I just did a big brush. I was gonna do a palette knife, but then I just kind of, you want to do something different. Use your big motion, a lot of paint, just kind of, it's how you feel, man. Get it out there.
Yeah, I'm not very good. I like painting things that I see. I'm not good at using my imagination or just thinking of something in my
That's
head.
crazy. You have a great imagination.
And I'm not good at putting it on painting. Like, you know what I mean? I like to paint something that I see.
Well, try something different. Try just painting with your emotions.
I have tried, and it doesn't come out good. You know what I mean? It's like I don't like the finished.
If you say you know what I mean one more time, my
sorry.
head's gonna burst off.
I know someone who does that a lot.
Who does that?
I'm not going to tell you.
It drives me bananas.
It drives me bananas too, and I'm sorry.
No, I was editing something I shot.
Because that is something that I noticed this one person saying a lot.
Who was the person?
I'm not gonna say.
Is it Hill?
No.
Jace?
Someone you don't know.
Okay.
It's yeah. But
Don't worry, none of those guys will ever watch this. My family has not watched. I've done 100, 300 or whatever episodes. No one.
Oh yeah.
That knows us. No one that knows us watches this. So we're free.
Yeah. Okay. No, I won't say. It's not somebody that you know, but it's somebody that's famous. So I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
It's painful. To hear yourself back. And I think that's why I didn't see the last interview. I don't like to hear myself. And I do say those filler words a lot. I don't know if you've tried Toastmasters.
Postmasters? What's that?
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters, what's that?
It's a really good, I did that a lot during the pandemic through Zoom. It's a good way to speak. And every time you say a filler word, for example, like, or you know what I mean?
I know them all.
They will count it and then tell you, and it helps you adjust.
Huh. Are you more of a technical kind of person?
What do you mean?
Like you need you're rigid, you need a structure, you don't like things outside of the if you're focused on like a painting, it has to look exactly like what you're painting, or it's not. Are you abstract, or are you more, seems like you're kind of a technical kind of person, if that's not even the right words to probably be using, but you like structure in your
I like structure. Yeah, I get obsessive if it doesn't look like what I'm painting. What I'm painting doesn't look like what I'm painting. Is that right?
Okay, can you show us a picture of something you painted?
Okay, I will. Can you hold? Will you pause?
Yeah, we'll just keep your eye at it.
And oil, I swear to you, takes this oil.
Yeah, if you put it out in the sun to dry on a flat surface.
Oh, that's good. This is a cat.
Oh, that's good. Let me bring it a little closer. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the colors.
Thank you. But yeah, oil takes a long time to dry, even though water mixable ones.
That's really, you're very talented.
Oh, thank you. I got see, yeah, I did that weeks ago and it's still wet.
Put it out inside to dry.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll never. That's why that painting I just showed you has been drying in the sun for 3 days.
And this probably I see that it has thick paint.
It does have thick paint.
So that's another thing. Do you think how long do you think it will take to dry all
Well,
the way through?
I'm actually probably ready to go back in on it now. But I that one's a big sloppy one. That one's me going. I've looked at a lot of the stuff that I've done these last, like, everything's been a little crazy. I don't know if you noticed. Have you
Fair.
noticed the world's a little crazy right now?
Yeah, it's a little yeah, it's
So I've been
and
going out. I've looked at all my stuff, and I just put a bunch of pictures on Facebook, but I was going through it. And it's so, and it's so nuts, the stuff I've been doing, that it's just a reaction to my living experience on this planet. So that's why it's kind of fun to go. That painting is nuts. I just basically blah! And it's
yeah,
about like $100. No, it's probably about, I'd say about $60 worth of paint, maybe a $35 canvas. So it's a $100 experiment, or it's plus about $30 worth of weed. But it's an experiment, and like some people don't like. I like going big and going experimental, even though some people say, "Oh, that costs you what, $80 of material or whatever to do that." Would they take a chance on just throwing money down at a canvas? I do.
yeah, I
Oh,
do, but don't I don't I've tried that experiment. I don't like the results. And so
it's not
I'm
instant.
what?
It's not going to be instant gratification.
No, it's not. That is just once I do it, I've tried the abstract art and I end up taking the canvas off and then throwing it away and then making a new. I don't like it. I don't like having it in or looking at it.
Well, you're not. You're a technical, deep.
Yeah.
You want compartments.
I go, yeah, I say, I want to draw a wave. I want to draw a cat.
Yeah, you don't need a big scribble frog man just like that right now. But
Um,
that's the fun of it. Well, we have two different brains. Your brain is in your head, my brain is in my head.
Thank you. Thank you for
Okay,
clarifying.
let's just start this podcast over. Okay, this is Brush with Friends. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're not starting over. This is it. This is it. We haven't gotten to, no, we can't.
I'm glad you stopped me from saying that. Saying you know what I mean. Thank you for pointing it out. I
Well, I have some friends that really like. I had my friend, God bless him, I love him to pieces. Michael Webb, who was my technical guy, kind of getting me up and running for. I don't know. He's helped me out technically with some stuff, and he's a great guy. But he was talking to me, and we're talking. He's all, you know what I mean, and then he said something else, and he goes, you know what I mean. I said, listen,
yeah.
listen. If you stay, like literally, I'm gonna flip out. You can't say that because you're asking me a question and my brain's automatically wanting to answer it, but I also hate the question because you're not really wanting the, it's just a reflex. It's a regurg, it's like, you don't really care what I mean. You're just saying, you know what I mean?
Well, I think
You know what I mean?
where it was coming from when I was saying it, I was very insecure of what I was talking about, I think. And so I have those filler words because I don't know what were you talking about before? And I kept whatever I was saying, I was very unsure. I
You know
think
what I mean?
that's why I
You're
said
talking about the
that's
paints.
why I kept saying, you know what I mean? Well, I guess when you read back or when you rewind,
Maybe I'll put it up on the screen right here.
Whatever I was
Across the screen.
talking about, I was unsure or felt uncertain. And then that's what made me say, you know what I mean? And
Which
I'm
was probably dealing something with the art. I think the art supplies are.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I
I'm
was
really
saying.
glad you stopped me because I need that. I need
Well,
someone to say, "Hello, stop doing that."
well,
Because
we'll
I,
have like a you know what I mean counter. We'll put like a little counter, so every time we say it, it'll like a little bing will come off, like a little bell.
uh, yeah, let's. That's what the Toastmasters does, or they count. It's a good program they have. I would recommend it. You just join, and you can say things without saying fillers.
But also, you should be able to say anything you want, even if it's you know what I mean, or
No,
hella, or
yes, of course you should, but obviously it was driving you crazy. And when you're on
yeah,
the
it's
other
triggering.
end of it, you're very aware. And so it drives me crazy too when I'm on the receiving end.
Yeah, I never say it. You
I
know what I mean?
haven't
I
heard you
never.
say it.
I'm pretty good about it, but
I
there's
haven't
other
heard you
ones.
say
A big one.
it. Yeah. So I guess I may have to go back to this and see and count every time.
Oh, for every time we do, we yeah, the past before we even got to that part, we'll do it. So when we're starting the video, if there's that being said, it'll just happen.
Yeah. It's very annoying and I want to stop.
Well,
I tell my friend, sometimes I say like a lot when I'm using, I guess when I'm talking about something I'm uncomfortable with.
yeah.
And I tell my friend to point it out when I say it.
Okay. Well, we have it on video, so it's now it's
Oh, thanks. I'm not gonna
it's a
watch
thing now.
this.
So let's talk about this lump of shit that's in the fucking White House.
Oh, it's painful.
Okay, let's just get it out. So because we gotta acknowledge this thing, and I know that you have a definitely have some perspectives on it. If you want to get into it or we're not, but we don't have to. But I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell was just sent to a Texas prison today from the more um the it's not as bad of a prison as the one that she just came out of.
Yeah, well, what was it like before, too? Do they have pictures?
Can we see ourselves? No, but I don't know. What do you think about this thing? He might pardon her. What would that do to her if he pardoned her?
I think it's just sad that they don't believe all the women, all the previous children who are victims, and they have all spoken, or most of them have spoken out. I don't know why they're waiting for the list or waiting for her to say anything. What I don't actually haven't been following it that much, but I know that a lot of people came forward, right?
A lot of family members and that one.
A lot of girls, a lot of not they're not girls anymore, but a lot of the victims.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's really weird, man.
So yeah, if there are victims, then why aren't we listening to them? I don't understand that. Why do we have to wait for the perpetrators to come forward? I mean, it's obviously a sad state of affairs when we know what this is all about, the people in power.
Well, what the trippy thing is that it's pretty. I mean, he stole workers from him. It's so they're making it sound like they don't know anything, but they are everything about this. And it's like, he stole. I didn't like him and kicked him out after that. You
What are
know,
you talking about? What workers? What?
oh, like Trump had the that girl. What's happening with my computer? Okay, the the I forget her name, but she is committed suicide this last April or something. She was worked for Trump at a
Virginia.
spa.
Her name is Virginia.
Yeah, what is going on? Wait, is that your thing making that sound?
Mm.
It must be mine. Um, yeah,
Sound I get
she
bigger when we say those
what's that?
filler words.
What's that?
Sorry, no, go on.
No, what are you saying?
That's the sound we should hear when we say the filler words.
We should
Those,
hear that.
yeah, when we say, you know what I mean? Like,
Should we get a bell, right?
that ping.
The ping is my computer. I think my foot was messing with the it's plugged into the wall or the thing. It was making the thing. I don't know. It's making the sounds. But so
Oh.
the we'll put those sound. We're gonna have sounds in this. Oh, we're gonna have sounds in this video.
Just cut out the part where I say, you know what I mean, too much.
No, see, you're making the bell going off like crazy now.
Okay, let's go back to what you were saying with that woman, that poor woman.
This whole thing sucks. This is all bullshit. This is nuts. Did you think it was gonna be like this if he got when he got reelected?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be good. I couldn't even imagine what to expect.
It's worse.
It's worse. It's worse because there's a whole new group of people. Everyone who is working for him, or not everyone, most people who are working for him, like Scaramucci and almost everyone was warned us,
Oh,
right?
we all knew. I mean,
Yeah, but the
there's
people close to him warned us. And then they wanted to kill Mike Pence and like, and it's a whole new group of people, of bad actors. He has a whole cast. This is the second season, bad people again.
that Caroline Levitt chick. She is a piece of work. That's her. That's the press secretary. The blonde chick with the cross.
Yeah.
I've never seen, and I've probably known people like this, but they weren't as advanced as she is. She can talk. She's such a good bullshitter. It's unbelievable. She talks such shit and makes no sense at the same time. And then people pass it off as something. Do you know who this chick is, right? I mean, everyone's making fun of her. But
Yeah.
how did we get here? Is it this easy to make a country completely bow to its knees?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's the end of it. It's the end of this country. Maybe that's what this country deserves for all the menace it's caused around the world.
Well, we're fucking on stolen Indian land, so no one's got room to say shit about like
Yeah. And
owning
that
the country.
also, and also when people are so mean about the immigration crisis or they talk about immigrants, a lot of the people who come here are they want to come here because the government destabilized their government and made it unbearable to live. And they meddled in so many other governments that I feel that this country owes it to the people who need to find another place to live.
Well, that's the foundation of this country is built on that. Bring us your
Well,
poor, bring us your infirmed, and
yeah,
bring us the
but
Statue of fucking Liberties right there. That's the whole point.
right, but also just a lot of people who are anti who don't who make I mean they don't understand the immigration process is so hard. And I started listening to another thing I like to do is listen to a lot of audiobooks while I paint. Do you do that? Or you listen to music?
Probably listening to like comedy podcasts. I like comedy. Comedy. But I've also, yeah, there's been some that are. Do you ever listen to Freedom? It's on
Is that a
Spotify.
podcast?
Freedom. Yeah, it's
Is
a
that
podcast with Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, and Scott Ackerman.
oh, what
Really
is
funny. You like sketch, right?
oh I do.
Improv.
What?
Improv.
Yeah. I've gone to see improv shows at UCB and Second City.
Yeah, these guys are this. This is all you're gonna love. This show, Freedom.
Okay, well, I'll try. I like books. My genre lately has been I guess thrillers.
You got a
Uh,
dark side. I forgot.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
like
seem
it.
like
Well,
you,
I like detective and I like crime and detective series and
you look
thrillers.
like a detective.
I wish I could be one, but I don't think I would have made a good one because
You could be a detective on TV so
I
easy.
get skeeved out so easily. Like in real life, I would like to be one.
I could see you get, yeah, I could see.
If I go to a crime scene, I don't think I can. The first crime scene, I would be horrified and I'd run away. If
Like, holy shit, this is.
it was a way to be a detective without seeing anything gross, maybe yeah, that would be good. And if I
Yeah,
could,
even a pet detective. Well, then you're gonna see some gross shit on that though too.
yeah, that would make me. Yeah, that makes me sad.
Why about being a detective? Is it just want to find out, or is it just the
Yeah, I
underbelly
love it.
dark
I
stuff?
love the human psychology behind everything, the motives, and I like solving. I like the way they solve crimes. It's fun. I mean,
Okay,
not
how would you solve this crime with Epstein and Julian and Trump? How? What do you see? Um, how does this get solved?
believe the victims, listen to their stories, and I guess try to fact check with what they're saying. There's so much they could do with the resources that they have.
They're putting $200 million into a new ballroom at the White House.
Yeah. And that's going to be approved, I'm sure, because
No, they've already
everyone,
started. They're going to start like September.
yeah, that's awesome. Let's just pay for it. Let's just pay for everything he wants. We're doing that
Well, we
anyway.
are.
Yeah.
Um, as a put your detective mind off. Where do you can you? And I'm gonna. Hey, it's our first episode back in a long time. I'm not afraid. I'm gonna say it. We can use this show to predict the future. Okay, so let's time travel a little bit. Let's see the hypotheticals. Get a little detective brainy. How does this? We all know how it looks right now. It looks like complete chaos. I mean, it looks like a lot of liars. No one's telling the truth. How do you see this proceeding? I mean, you said that listen to the victims, of course, but also with that being said, how do we get out of this? The truth, but
Well,
how do we get to
I
that? Because no one's telling the truth.
many powerful people. Maybe we should just make money irrelevant.
They are making money irrelevant. These guys, um, no one's
Yeah, maybe with crypto, you mean?
$200 million ballroom, cuts of Medicaid, education, and
No,
they're not
their money,
funneling the money in different directions. And
making their money irrelevant.
well, they
Yeah.
just didn't the whole thing with Scotland is he went over there to he's I thought you okay, we're gonna hey
Yeah.
guys, thanks for listening. Okay, I know we're gonna get through this, all right. But the whole fact that there's it's so obvious and I mean, does this come to a head at some point as a detective? What do you how does this come to a head?
I don't know. I'm not a detective.
Well,
Barely.
what do you see happening fairly like logically in your technical brain? Like how does this look in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I think it looks like I move out of the country and I hide. There's so many other things that's happening that I don't even know.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's depressing. I didn't think that we were gonna. I thought there would be one at one point people would go, no, this, and then there's um, other things happening in politics that counter. I don't know if you watched Game of Thrones.
I loved it until they shit the bed on that last like season.
Yeah, me too. It was very depressing.
That made me
But
so angry. I can't watch any episodics now because of that.
yeah, I'm the same way. I am the same way. I
I
feel
can't
that
invest my time like that again.
unless it's a limited series, I'm not going to watch it because if you don't have a direction, I guess they call it the Bible or they not the for the show. If you don't know how it's going to end, don't waste my time because I don't I don't want to go through those twists and turns while you're trying to figure it out. But one thing about the Game of Thrones I realized at first we hated Joffrey. He was the villain, right? And then Ramses came on the scene and he was even worse. And then there was another person who was, oh, Cersei, and you find out all these people are horrible. And I'm finding that in the government. You know, you can just be like Trump, and then there's that guy Mike Johnson, and that's horrible. And the people behind Plantier, Russell vote, and all these other dark money or dark interest groups that are behind that. So it's just every season there's some revelation of someone else that's just as horrible. So I guess Trump would be equivalent to Joffrey, and then you see another sadistic person who's equivalent to Ramses. It's like relentless.
Yeah, there's always going to be, what they say, if you cut off the head of the serpent, there'll be another one that grows or something like that in its place. That's
Really? I never heard that. I thought it was you have to
dragon or
cut it
something.
off at the head, but we don't know where we
Well,
don't know where the
we
head
know a
is.
couple of heads where it need to be like chopped off as way, not I guess not killing some in this perspective. Obviously, no violence towards anybody, but it's gonna pop up if you. It's like whack a mole, and that's where you feel like you're playing whack a mole. It's like you whack it, and then another one pops up, and another one is like, we can't do that.
That's why I like to make my Henry videos. Have you seen any of his reels?
I haven't, but if you send me one, I'll put one on right now. If you want to introduce
Okay.
one,
In another world, maybe I would have been an editor. I like editing little videos
you are an editor.
of my dog.
No, but you are an editor because you're editing videos.
Okay, yeah. But I think I would have liked to do that for a bigger project, not just my dog.
It seems like a lot of people. Well, I think you got the funnest part of it because you don't have to work for a company, and you can make your own videos.
Well, it's before I was using Premiere Pro, but now I just found this little app, the Instagram. I had iMovies and that was fun too.
That's what
Now I just use the Instagram app, which is so simple and it's stupid.
Well, yeah, we'll put a video on. You made when's the last one you made? How long ago?
Um, I don't know. Oh, I made this one that's I took Henry to the Breaking Bad store in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Did you watch Breaking Bad? That one was a good show.
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I know all about it though. I know it's
Okay,
great.
well, that was a satisfying ending as well. But
That's why people still talk about it and love it.
yeah, that one did not disappoint.
Yeah.
So I took him to that store and I took pictures of him and I put that on Instagram and I just hashtag Breaking Bad and it got so many views, like 500,000.
Oh, we'll put Breaking Bad on this,
Really?
and because you're
It's
gonna show us a
cute.
break, you're gonna send me the Breaking Bad video, right? And I'll put it
Yeah.
in.
It's
Right.
it was just him in front of everything that was iconic to the show. It's cute. Yeah, I would say recommend that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
And
it's hard for me to. I spend 90% of my time because the weather is so nice. I'm not indoors a lot. I in this patio or I'm painting in the garage with with doors open. I don't know. It's just so nice right now. It's hard for me to be inside. So that means like sitting down and watching a TV. That's why the computer and the podcast really work out for me. Because and plus,
oh,
I mean, comedy podcast. There's Freedom to check out there, which is really funny, and Comedy Bang Bang, very good stuff. And then there's do you know what Andy Kindler is?
no.
He's a comic. He's been around forever. He's got a a great audio podcast. So these are all audio podcasts that I'm talking to you about. But
Yeah.
the Andy Kindler's Thought Spiral is very, very good. He has a partner that he talks with, his writing partner or his buddy, and they just cover a lot of really. He's just a great perspective. That Show.
I liked that.
What's that?
I like people who have a point of view.
Mm.
Seeing that, but I I am a huge fan of audiobooks because it was thought out before and really well written, and I like to hear that more so than sometimes when it's a podcast, I get lost in the noise because it's too free form.
Yeah.
Probably
You want
this
structure.
this
Well,
interview.
you want structure. We all know you want structure.
I like structure. Maybe that's what it is. I like structure. I need it.
So in this environment that we're talking about, right, has been a little topsy turvy because you don't know where the conversation is going. Would you have liked to have known exactly what we're going to be talking about?
Well, I think as a listener, I would probably like that. I might not be able to follow this conversation as a listener
Not many
because,
people are.
yeah, because I like to, yeah, I like people. I love books, and the audiobooks are great because then I could paint while listening to something. And I like it when people have selected their words and put a story together with a lot of thought other than just free form. Maybe appreciate that more, and I can think about it. I can imagine it in my brain.
Also,
And they know that.
what you were going to talk about before we're talking about it also gives you time to think about what you want to talk about. You know what I mean?
What? Why did you say you know what I mean?
Oh, the bell, bing, 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 bing.
Are you making?
Uh, we're
Okay.
not gonna get away. This is, you know what I mean. Episode. This is the name. No, but like if you know the topics and the like ABC before you get here, then you already have you're already
Oh,
thinking about them before I even ask the question. So you're not really
yeah, I
engaged in
guess.
the now. See, like you're thinking in your brain right
Yeah,
now.
maybe
See, we can see the
I like that,
thinking. We
but I
see
don't.
the thinking going on right now in your brain.
Oh, okay. So how's this? Is this better?
Yes.
So what I was saying is it's good seeing you and it's fun to have a conversation with you, but I don't think it would be very interesting to be a listener for this conversation for me personally, because it has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying my my idea of listening to something, and this is the terminology I got from Howard Stern, is using theater of the mind, which I like,
Yeah.
and it helps me use my imagination. And I think for people who need that, maybe I just need that kind of structure. I need someone to tell me and help me visualize. I like the description. It's hard to listen to a podcast when people are just talking because unless there's structure or something, I kind of, maybe because I have a problem focusing, I need help. I
You do.
need,
You're doing really good.
well, for what though? No, I mean, for talking, I can, that's what I'm saying. Like for talking and having a conversation with you is fun because I haven't seen you in a while and it's
Yeah.
cool catching up. But I feel that as a listener, I would be, okay, here's what happened one time. I, I was, you know how your Bluetooth can connect to by accident? So I got in my garage and my husband was talking to his friend and I turned on my phone and my Bluetooth connected to this phone conversation. And I was thinking, what a boring podcast. What am I listening to? And it
These guys are
was
full of shit.
him and his friend talking. I'm
That's
not saying they're boring. I have no context. I don't understand I don't understand what they were saying. It was just not my thing.
yeah, psychobabble. Word salad.
No, they were making sense to each other, but it was me overhearing another conversation. And that's sometimes what I feel that podcasts are,
And
where they're not aware that there's an audience.
I
For
guess
example, if I listen to an audiobook, they know that someone is listening and they need to paint the picture for me or they need to describe something so I could paint it in my imagination. And that way I can, my brain is more engaged to what they're saying rather than me overhearing another conversation and then I kind of tune out. That's just me.
How long does it take for you to tune out? Were you on there for like 5, 10, 20 minutes listening to those guys?
No, I
You know, like,
no, I didn't. I was like, oh no, it was very fast. 5 seconds, and I thought, what channel is this? It's so boring.
what ridiculous place channel is this?
I don't even know what words they were saying. It just didn't intrigue me.
Well, I mean, having topics is something that my I've had friends tell me I should do on this podcast is have topics. But I mean, the whole point of this thing is to sort of dance around the ideas of inspiration and passions
Oh yeah.
and talk about those as subjects. But as far as like, I mean, Neil Brennan had a topic based podcast for a while with his co-star, that chick that worked at the Comedy Store. They did that a while back. It's been a few years since he started doing blocks now, and people like his stuff because he does have categories, and that's part of the blocks podcast. And the one before that, he would have topics, but that's I just like the randomness of it, I guess. And it all came out of COVID, where,
Yeah.
but also the news cycle. Like I'm pared down my news cycle intake a lot, like on purpose. So I
Yeah.
mean, I don't mind doing topics. We could do topics
I
all day.
don't, I don't have anything
You
really.
don't have a
I
topic?
like talking about painting. I
Yeah.
like talking about dogs. Do you have your dogs, or you don't have your dog? You don't have dogs anymore. You don't have
No,
pets.
I don't have the dogs anymore, but I do have a dog over here where I'm hanging out. That's not my dog, but their dog. But I'm kind of getting some doggy love with
I
Buck.
think that's yeah, that's the best way to do it because I can't get too attached.
No, like if I go camping or something, she said I could take. My aunt said who I could take Buster with me, and but I'm just not there right now. I'm into like I've been doing a lot of. I'm not talking about passions and stuff like that. Like I love dogs. I will have a dog, another dog's later in life, but right now I need to be fancy free and footloose.
Yeah. So
Um,
you're staying at your aunt's house?
yeah, I'm caretaking for her and her husband right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
he's
that?
what's that?
What's caretaking? You're caretaking for them or for their house?
Them or my uncle or her husband Fred has got dementia and Parkinson's early onset, so I'm just helping them out, and she's dealing with her cancer treatments, and so I've been helping them out over here
Thanks so
in the city.
much. That's a lot. That must be so hard.
We just went out to lunch today at this magnificent place where she's got this is hospice effectively at home, but she has a person that comes by here, so we just got through having this crazy amazing lunch overlooking a river, and that's about 20 minutes from here, and the drive, it can get a little intense, so you do need to, it's not intense like, it's examining all the things in life, mortality. I've thought a lot about that, and a lot of I think the films that I've done have inklings of mortality and life. Trying to kind of. I did a movie recently called Welcome to the Stabbing Cabin, so I have a 25-minute edit that I just did of that. That's what I've been doing a lot of, is making movies and art and stuff like that, and work on things I have control over. But a lot of the stuff, the ideas like are examinations of character studies and like, what is this life, this mortal coil? Because it's a one-way trip, and all that stuff. So it's like, and enjoying your life, like getting the most out of your experience, because
Yeah.
As you get older, things happen, and some people aren't lucky. I've got great genes, so I feel pretty good about my health, even though I'm a little gluttonous with pot and beer and cigarettes and wine and coffee and all this stuff. But I mean, I am active and I feel good, but it does you really want to squeeze this life thing for what it's worth. I think you should really try to get as much out of it as possible, as opposed to like watching TV all day, laying around the couch when it's a beautiful day outside. Or
Right.
I have playing video games all day, or I just gotta you gotta there's a life thing that has to happen, because I've seen what happens. It's not it's get your kicks off right now. That's all I'm saying, kids. Get your kicks off and have fun, because that's when we're all dead and this is just a digital memory. It's not going to matter what I think when I'm dead. It's about what's happening right now in front of us. And that's why going berserk goes on a painting, just even though it took me a half an hour to put the paint on it, it took me 10 minutes to do it. And it's not done, but the emotion of that, the expression of that we're alive, we throw shadows on the ground. We're still here. So I think there should be a passion for life.
Yeah.
Hopefully not everybody's got a passion for life. Not everybody's Some people just are not interesting, which is okay. Like, and I'm not saying that from my perspective. I'm just other people dealing with other people I've heard stories of. um they're all, well, there's some man, I just don't know what to do with them, because they said maybe they're doing you a favor. Maybe they're doing you a favor. Don't talk to them if they don't want to talk to you. Stop trying to squeeze them. Maybe you don't know what they're going through. Everyone, so some people aren't interesting, and people are trying to find interesting things in some people that aren't interesting. So I guess the point of that is do some interesting things. And not everybody feels compelled to do those things that are interesting. So, I mean, do them. Do get your life, get as much out of it as you possibly can.
Run. Trying to,
Run, Forrest, run.
I find, I don't know, I'm trying to find things that are interesting.
Well, can we talk about your health scare and how you got through that?
Oh, cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm on meds right now and it gives me brain fog also. Um, I'm I'm better, but it has changed my life in a way where I would like to do more things, but this medication kind of it stifles me in a strange way. I don't even know how to explain it.
No, well, my aunt's got cancer and she's got brain fog every once in a while. So it's just discombobulated, maybe not
Yeah,
really, uncertainty.
and all yeah, and weird. It's not even. It's not. It's maybe it's a depression. It puts me in a depression in a weird paralysis mode, waiting or not wait. I'm not waiting for anything, but you know how I used to do comedy. It makes me so tired. I can't really go out and do that and stay up that late anymore.
Yeah, that's a young man's game, or young person's game. I mean, those hours you got to be up till you sleep until like noon or 1 if you do that lifestyle.
Yeah, but I was able to do it before I started taking these meds. These meds just kill me. They make me so tired.
What's the
It's tamoxifen.
tamoxifen? And how long do you see the end of this? Like is the treatment, it's in batches, right? Probably. Like, they do you do something for a certain amount of time, then do something else for a different time and come back to it, or are you
Supposed
doing
to come back
infusions at
more.
all? Any radio? What do you?
No, I already did my radiation and um, infusions for because my for bone strengthening or whatever. That's what they want me to do. I've done one already, and that's ever since this happened. I stopped going snowboarding too, so I don't do any really many like winter sports because or any like the stuff that I used to do that was fun because I they just warned me that my bones have gotten very and I don't think I can handle any more pain right now.
What's your pain level right now?
Um, no, it's like a three. It's okay. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's like a toothache.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like
Right.
after my surgeries and everything, like I don't want to go through any more hospital treatments. So yeah, I used to love snowboarding and going with my friends and going to Tahoe, but we don't. I don't do that anymore.
Tahoe's packed anyways right now, dude. You gotta pack. You gotta wait till after September. Everything's packed around Tahoe. All those. Have you been there? Like you haven't been there for a while, but last time I was there, maybe a few years ago. You got to catch it at the right time. Otherwise, you are in traffic and no parking.
Oh, well, see, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of went with my friends who knew that they drove, or I just,
You didn't have to do much except just enjoy yourself.
and yeah, and actually,
You had the
that,
princess trip. You had the princess trip. You don't have to do anything. We'll drive you. We'll
oh
feed
no,
you.
that's not what it was like. Yeah, they just carry me up. I did go on a surf, like a surf camp in Bali for women, and that was kind of the princess trip because this is the kind of way I like to do it. Um, they carried my surfboard for me.
Oh,
And they pretty much unloaded. I didn't have to do anything, and every time we got home, we had a treatment, a massage or a facial. Oh, is that your dog? Or that's your
well,
aunt's dog?
my aunt's dog. This is Buster.
Buster's so cute. Hi, Buster.
Buster, look at it. Say hi. Say hi to the people.
Hi, Buster. How cute. He
Yeah,
looks
he's
like
a buster. He's a ball buster. He's having a trouble. He won't. He's not potty trained, and the doors will be open, and he'll pee inside the house and not outside.
how old is he?
It's like a year and a half.
Oh, he has time to learn, I guess.
Yeah, he's got to get over it. So, but I didn't mean to interrupt. He just came by me. So, what were you saying?
I don't remember, but cute Buster.
Buster is the cute. Let me get another beer real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Look at Brett's hangy things. He's got wind chimes and a weird iron circle thing in the back. Candles, spray bottles, lots of spray bottles.
But what you're saying about the treatments and everything like that, you're talking about that. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of that conversation because what you're going through, is it tapering off, or are you just, is this how your life is going to be? Are you always going to be in treatment?
I think I have to take this medication for 3 more years or something. And then I'm
3 more
done.
years?
Yeah. And then I'm done, I guess. And the chances of cancer coming back have reduced. Maybe. I don't know much about it. And actually, it's hard to talk about because people will tell me alternative.
You know,
Yeah, and I appreciate it. But how much can I do? I don't know who to believe. I don't know what to, I don't, in this day, I don't know how to do research really. I trust the people who did the research.
yeah, hoping
Maybe that's
there's
why it
much
works. I
smarter
know
people
we're,
than
yeah, like maybe that's why we're in the situation where we are, because a lot of people do their own research, which is like, really not research when it comes to medicine. I think people can do research about history by reading history books and then understanding the facts of what happened and applying it to today. But when it comes to uh, a thing that I don't have no idea about, where you have to go inside a laboratory and work in a petri dish, I think that's research. It's not
yeah.
looking
Well,
on the
some people say
internet.
science too. Yeah, science. They don't
Yeah, but a
really
lot of
smart
people
people.
now do this other kind of research where I can't even, where they go on the internet and someone says words and that's their research.
Oh, like there's so bullshit artists. The people just talk. It's just like there's
Yeah,
so
well,
much.
when COVID came out, everyone was against the vaccine, and and it made my cousin's anti-vaxxer, and there's a lot of anti-vaxxers, and they're like, do your research, and I'm thinking, how? I don't know how to research medicine because I'm not trained in that, and neither are you. So don't tell me how to. I'll believe the doctor. I
Uh,
don't know. I don't know. I mean, and then everything's a lie. Everyone's saying it's the big pharma. I don't know who to trust, but it's definitely not the person who's just Googling stuff.
yeah, I mean, you're following the science, so it sounds like you're doing all the right things, right? I mean, you feel better, right? You look good. I mean, you don't look sickly at all.
Thanks. Um, yeah, I listen to my doctor. I don't have a problem with my doctor, or I don't think that she has an angle or trying to take advantage of me or
There's no
anything.
advantage that she's getting to keeping you unhealthy.
Yeah, but then there's a whole group of people who tell me whatever. I don't I don't know what to
It's
believe.
good. I can see the frustration. I mean, I can't even imagine that people. It's like probably something similar. Like you're saying something, you're not asking a question. They'll, well, what I would do if I were you.
Well, I
That's
think
another one. That's another one. Oh, what I would do if I were you. You know, I didn't ask you.
yeah, that's
That's almost as bad as the one that we.
well,
You
that's
know what I
not
mean?
really a tick. That's a very
I know
annoying.
some people that
That's
that
a
is a tick.
personality trait. It's not a verbal tick, which I had.
I wonder if this will work. Does it work? Does this look work? I'm dealing with some crazy light action here. You want to see my view?
Yeah.
There's like a forest over here.
Oh, okay, that's pretty. I just saw a tree. That's
It's a
so beautiful.
tree.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna. Uh, yeah, it's nice.
Um, sorry, I'm just dealing. The wind's kind of kicking up, and I'm. Oh, there you go. All right. So, yeah, people trying to give you their tell you what to do when they don't aren't going through what you're going through.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people, but I know some people in my family who are anti-vaxxers. I don't even. I think it's victim blaming to blame the vaccine into an ill or turn it into an illness or something. Or blame my illness on the vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard stories of people like friend's mother went to the hospital for something unrelated to COVID, and she got COVID in the hospital, and they gave her a shot or something like that, and she died.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I have a relative whose mother did that.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of cases where, but then I know some people that have said that they've had the shot and then they really hadn't had the shot. And I was like, you know what? Don't lie to me. It's okay. I don't give a shit whether you got it or not. I'm gonna get one because I come in contact with. This is when I was out in the street a lot with, selling my art, and I'm not gonna get. It was only. I mean, if I was got somebody sick, I would have been really upset. So,
right.
or gotten sick myself, and there was a chance of taking something.
Yeah, and I think it's really weird that people are against vaccinating their kids now, and now we have these old diseases that have come back.
Yeah, we're in a really mucky situation with that RFK Jr. stuff, and I mean, it's almost this is like this is
It
definitely
was happening way
reality.
before that, though, because it was happening the anti-vaxxer thing. I think it started with Jenny McCarthy saying that it causes autism or
Yep.
whatever, and people believed it. And now those people who have not been vaccinated are full-grown adults walking around, and I don't know. I just think of those isolated tribes who do you know about those isolated tribes, those indigenous tribes in small regions of different countries? And this one man tried to, he was a missionary and he went over there to try to give them the, yeah, the, he got speared.
I thought did he get speared or did he get, I thought the bow and arrow got him.
Or yeah, he got an arrow. Yeah, like, well, yeah, speared with the arrow
He shouldn't have been over there.
from a distance. But he could have killed them because they're not vaccinated to with it. You know what I mean? They don't have vaccines.
Well, he didn't ask them. They didn't ask for anybody to, they actually saying, please
Don't
don't
want
do
that. Yeah,
cover
and
up.
a lot of those people are protected because they live in the way they live, and they're not protected from the diseases that a lot of people have. Just like they wiped out the Native Americans here with smallpox.
It's a shit show.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's very sad. It's super sad. It's like that's why you just gotta live your life, you know, and light. I are with I don't know, you just, I mean, how old are you now?
53.
53. Okay, so we're the same, we're Gen X, we know what's best. um I just turned 56, and I think there's a certain part of this life, this part going, like, I'm never gonna live in Venice again. That I had that in my 20s and 30s and early 40s, and but to chase that ghost is, it's it might, that time has passed. So it's
Mhm.
taking the time that I have and realizing that I'm just going to continue doing the things I've always done, and without the looking for the one thing, the it that's going to solve all
What
my
was
problems.
the it that you were looking for?
What's that?
What was the it you were looking for something when you were living there? What was
um
the
well, I want to make movies and create art, and I've been doing that anyway, so just not at the level that I aspire to do, like with a budget,
Oh, okay. So it's
like like having money,
that has
paying
nothing
people
to
to.
do with Venice though.
Well,
It's
I was in the crosshairs of a lot of creativity
oh, I see.
that in the film industry, which I worked. I mean, when I first moved to Venice, I worked at Digital Domain.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Good.
So, and then I did some acting and some stuff, and but yeah, Digital Domain. Yeah, I was there
Where
for
are
the
you
industry.
from originally?
Well, I grew up in San Jose, California,
Oh.
where Silicon Valley would end up being. As soon as I moved to LA, I moved to Venice in shit. Woo! 1995. And you know, carried that through. Work, you know, it was fun. It was a good ride. I'm not, definitely, hopefully not sounding jaded. It's just actually, you know, I was talking to somebody, you don't really care about the film industry, I suppose. Not really.
Anyway, yeah, go on though.
Well, I recently had a conversation with this guy who worked for a he's worked consecutively for like a while now in film and television comedy, and we had a conversation on phone. It should have been a podcast, but I don't think he wanted to be on the podcast. But he gave me a lot of great insight, and because I was telling about my films, you know, the Stabbing Cabin and Return to Sender, which is my full length feature film that I want to do, that I will do at some point, if I have to do it in like puppets. But the he was telling me that basically, to make a long story short, is that if you like Anora, you know, the movie that was made that won the Oscars last year, Anora.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, but it's supposed to be really good. Like, it was billed as an independent movie, right? Independent movie. You know, they got the win the Oscar, so it makes great sense for it. It's a great word for independent movie, and to win an Oscar. The girl Malky or Mikey or something, she got Best Actress. It won all these things, but it was billed as an independent film. It's
Mhm.
not an independent movie. A lot of these movies, if you don't have a back end deal for promotion, this is a Brett's with Friends exclusive. I learned something very valuable. This is it. the if you don't have a back end, like somebody promoting that with the same budget that it took to make the movie, they match it. If a movie takes $50,000 or 100,000 or a million, that's what they to make it. That's what they'll put back into generally the budget to promote it. So without that budget for promotional budget, you're sort of dead in the water. So
Oh,
an independent movie usually doesn't have that. So calling an independent movie that does have that already is not really an independent movie because they have a way of getting people to watch it. They can promote it. They can go to red carpets. They can go to Cannes. They can put everybody on a plane. They have junctures. They've got media outlets ready to because they've already set it up. It's already been paid for. So without that, so it makes it. So he was telling me something about episodics, and just make it. Can I break it down into like a episodic, which would be like not Game of Thrones, like an hour long, but it'd be like half hour, 25 minutes long segments or short features. And that's sort of what I've been doing with the Stabbing Cabin. But like as far as that traditional way of everyone being in LA to do that, that's not the case anymore.
oh yeah, I hear you.
So that was a ramble, but hopefully it made sense. But so basically, even if I was to have stab and have Return to Center made, be devil's advocate. It's made. It's fucking amazing. It's great. How can I get people to see it and pay for it? Without that other end, somebody
Yeah.
somebody somebody putting up the production or the money to finance the advertising of it, you're just going to be on YouTube and Facebook and doing that, and people will probably take ideas and make some. Anyways, it's that's so. But I've already sort of come into terms with that because I've been doing sort of that all my life. So there's no reason what I'm going to continue to do what I do without budget or with a budget. I can do both. But as far as like the thing, it was trying to get people to pay for my movie so I could make
Oh.
more movies and make bigger movies. But that didn't happen. But they did like the ideas so much that they kept on taking them. So and I've had people say, well, at least if they took your ideas, it was a good idea. I said, I knew it was a good idea when I wrote it. It was already new. I didn't need somebody to steal it from me and make it into a segment of their movie to know that it was but there's passions. This thing's about passions, inspirations. That's the whole idea of this podcast. That's where I can hang my topics on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you've always painted, and I thought that was what your passion was.
I also ultimate passion is movies are a collaborative. Paintings can be a very singular activity.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I don't need to hire somebody to help me paint.
That's true.
I got that covered. Confidently saying, not cocky saying, but confidently. I like what I do. I love it. I love painting, and I mean it's a freedom. That's where oh the wind. All right, let's let it go.
Like,
Let's do it.
what's that circular iron thing in the back? Or I think it's made of iron. It's like a loop. It's next to. It's in the background of your thing. Yeah. What is that? It's like a torture device.
It's a it looks like a metal, but it's actually plastic. It looks like it's melted because it's so hot in the sun, but it's a mister.
Okay. It looks like something you'd find in a basement of a serial killer.
Well, bring
From
out.
here.
It does look like some sort of tong device.
Yeah.
Something maybe put your ears in it and hang from it, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Gross.
where do you what have you been doing with the summer so far? Like, I mean, I I do wouldn't mind like you seem like you're doing well physically, mentally, but you're in a brain fog. Can you just I know you probably don't, but it's interesting because like, can you describe that to people? Was there something that you would have liked to have known before you realized or found out that you had? Did you feel like this coming on before this actually got diagnosed?
No, I didn't feel cancer at all. It was diagnosed and then I took care of it. I got surgery, I got it removed. The brain fog comes from the tamoxifen. It comes from the medication. So I don't know how to explain it, but maybe it's just being old. Who knows?
Well,
I
53 is not old, so
very forgetful and I I'm kind of spacey, but I always been that way, so it's really hard to pinpoint. Maybe another way to describe it is I don't have that kind of motivation as I used to.
you're yeah, it's kind
I
of
would like to,
depletes you.
yeah, I would like to travel more, but I don't have that. When I told you about that surf camp thing, I did the ladies surf camp. That was before, and I just can't imagine doing I flew to Australia and hung out there in the Gold Coast, and then I went to Bali. It just sounds so exhausting right now to do for me, and even just to be, even though that camp or whatever, that retreat I went to they pampered me. It was The flight was exhausting, the traveling, the packing. I don't have that motivation right now.
You will. You'll be inspired again. It takes time.
Yeah, it takes time and I think it also takes like forced planning. For example, my friends, we have a trip coming up and so it's like forced onto me
Where?
to Playa del Carmen.
Where's that? Mexico?
Yeah, it's near Tulum.
Ooh,
I've
that'll be
been there.
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's
Is it the one where you swim with the pigs?
no, I don't think so.
They have a place where you can hang out with pigs in the water in the ocean.
Oh, that was it's further south.
Hmm. Well, that'd be good. I want to take a trip too.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. That's where my passion is. It's where people carry my little surfboard. Or
It's like this
I
big
get a
too. It's like
pamper. Yeah, and then I come back and I get pampered and I get a facial. Oh, I went to Korea and they have the best skincare, so I love all the treatments you get there. You get the scrub down.
yeah, your skin looks flawless.
Have you ever had, because I got this like treatment. I mean, not treat. Well, yeah, I got treatments every day, like facials, and it's so fun. I love those. But also got really good products that give you, I guess the newest thing is glass skin. So this thing I have is called Medicube, and it's fun. It's like gel or something, but it feels good. And then I don't know. I enjoy those things. And there's this like a scalp treatment, which I like.
Hmm.
I just like to be pampered. That's my passion. Just
That's your
pamper.
passion. Pamper.
Yeah. Find ways to find different pampering techniques.
And what's like okay, ooh, this is looking good. This is very the
God light.
lighting. The what's your perfect spa day? What would be the ultimate like it sounds like you already have, but like can you go through the treatment beginning? Would it be massage, oil on the toes with your pinkies through the toe?
Ew,
Uh,
no. No, what are you talking
oh, sorry. I started thinking about mine.
about? That does not sound good. Sounds hard. Um, have you ever heard of those Korean scrub downs?
um, well,
It scrubs down
uh,
like yeah, don't take it there. It scrubs down like 10 layers of skin or something.
it's like a what do they call it? Like a chemical peel.
No, it's a scrub down like somebody, and it's so weird because I've been getting that for years, and even when I went to Korea for years, and the women who do it, their uniform is a bra and underwear. It's a lacy bra and underwear because it's in the spa. I mean, they're not sexy women or anything, but that's just their uniform because it's I don't know. I don't know why.
Hot.
It's
They're
just
working
a
out.
thing. And
Well,
you're
they're
on a
moving you
slab.
around. They need to be loose. They can't have things hanging off
Yeah.
sleeves and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's just and you're on a slab and well, first you have to go into the sauna and get steam, I guess
Yeah.
to loosen whatever. And then you go on the slab and then they scrub you down. They do so many cool things, but my eyes are closed the whole
It sounds
time.
like they're preparing you for a meal.
Well, yeah. And they put something over my eye, so I don't even know what they're doing, but it feels good. They
So
just
basically,
heat
your ultimate
you up.
spa would be to be abducted by aliens and just have them have their way. It's just like
No,
tubes
no,
in you,
there's
wash
no
you down.
probing. I don't like, no, there's no probing or anything weird. It just feels really nice. And then they give you a nice massage at the end. And I don't, sometimes they put cucumber. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. There's cucumbers. They slice fresh cucumbers and put it all over your face and then put a rag on it and then put some steamy towels. And
Nice.
that's soaking in with yogurt or something. And that's in your face. And then they work on your body and they scrub it. They scrub off like the skin. They scrub
Yeah.
off your
So
skin.
they
You come back with no skin
sounds
and
like they ravage you actually. Just like
your muscles. Yeah, well, I would say get a Korean scrub down. It feels good.
is it like a real good like to Korea or do they have anything like
They have they have those saunas here. They have Korean spas here.
no?
I don't know if they have it in Oregon, but they have a lot here in Koreatown and in some other places. And then they also have this like scalp treatment where you can get your scalp done and it feels really good.
But how I mean like what do they do when they do your scalp done?
They exfoliate and they put essential oils and I don't know. It's just nice.
Eucalyptus,
Yeah.
lavender, stuff like that.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and then you get nice conditioner. Your hair looks softer or feels softer.
Well, you don't look. I mean, I hate it, like when people say you don't look your age. You don't look. You've never looked. You've always had a young. Is
Well,
that
thank
just good genes? Is
you.
your parents or brothers and sisters? Are you the best? Are you the pinnacle? Or are you the best looking one? I mean, the best skin. like
I think it's
when people stop you on the street and ask
no,
you
I
what you
don't
do.
know. No, they call me ma'am all the time. I'm like, whatever. I hate that word, ma'am. I hate it when people, I hate it when people use that word to shut you down. Have you ever had that experience or someone
No
calls
one's
you
ever
ma'am?
called me ma'am.
No, but or
Yeah,
have you ever done that to go, ma'am, ma'am?
if
I
I
think
say
cops do
ma'am,
that.
it's definitely gonna be oh
It's
yes,
aggressive.
yes ma'am,
No, no,
or
no, cops do that
yes
where
ma'am.
they
May I
go,
have
ma'am,
another?
ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yeah, they do that. Have you never experienced?
I I was at a yard sale in Topanga and I was getting along with this lady really well, and I bought a couple paintings that for the frames and for the things inside. But and I said I called her darling, and I never used that word darling. It's only a term of affection. And when I called her darling, she looked at me like, "What the fuck? What'd you just fucking say?" I was like, I mean, because I said, "Oh, thanks, darling," and I don't. I guess I was feeling so. I didn't mean it. Like I didn't. But darling would be the one that I was like, "Oh, I shouldn't have said that," or
Yeah,
when you ask if a woman's pregnant and she's not,
yeah, that's weird.
that's a bad one. We should build a bell on for that one.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. I mean, that's a given to never do
That's
that.
been I have actually
Or
I
with the
never did
darling.
that. I think I never did it. My friend Jessica in Venice, who was part of Moon Tribe and all that stuff, she was thin, but she had like this kind of she looks sort of semi-pregnant, and I was with her, and somebody did that to her at a party. She goes, "Oh, when are you expecting?" She's not pregnant.
Was she drinking a beer?
Yeah, she's smoking weed and fucking on ecstasy and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Well, that's not a good. Yeah, that's probably. I don't think I've made that mistake, and I don't think I've
That's a
called anyone
that's a
bum.
jump. That's a jump. That's a lean in. If you're gonna just go out, you better know for 99% sure that they're pregnant before you go,
Yeah,
hey, so when you do.
yeah, that might be a little traumatizing for the person.
And she's all no, her reaction was she's sweet because she got it. I mean, I don't think this is the first time this has happened with her, but she's like, oh no, I'm not pregnant. I'm just built this way. This is the way I look. You know, they're all, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You know, then there's a whole offensive. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm a jerk. I'm an asshole. Kill me now.
And then Jessica has to comfort her.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
It's all right. I get it all the time. I get it all the time. Come
I
here.
just heard a
Nuzzle,
little.
nuzzle, nuzzle in my bosom. Nuzzle.
Yeah, way to flip it. That's
Yeah,
okay.
now now she's taking they've become the baby.
Yeah, she's like, it's okay. No, I'm horrible.
um
Well, this was fun. I think you need to edit this a lot.
no, we're not done
You
yet.
do. Please don't tag me. I feel
No,
that I
no,
had
this is good. This is good stuff. This is all good education. I've
I think
had a
you
good
need to
time.
edit it though, because it's very like I feel that what I was saying was very boring. I like learning about the waxy paint.
This is all very intriguing. I've learned more about you, which is interesting. That's you just don't think you're interesting, but what talking about some of the subjects that we talked about are fantastic because it's an open discussion. But and I've learned more. I'm cared. I get to find out how you are doing. So this is a genuine this is a genuine experience.
I mean, we could have just talked. We could just kidding.
Well, why talk when we just make a show out of it?
Okay, because I'm not good at this.
You're
Because I'm
great. You're great. You're intriguing.
introverted.
You're personable. Stop it. Um, so what do you so how are you spending your time like in Hermosa Beach, right?
Redondo.
Redondo. How is that? Can you give us like a little side by side comparison with? Does it feel like you're out of the LA mainstream there? Do you feel
It's
like
really far.
distant?
It's far from everything. If it's far from the freeway, it takes me like 20 minutes to get to the freeway. So
Wow.
I like it. I think it's quiet, it's nice. And also I like this because I have my doctors now. My oncologist is in Torrance, is very close. And I love going to the doctors here because every time I went up in LA, I'd have to go into a structure, get lost in the structure looking for the office, walk through a maze and then pay
Or
$20 for parking.
have to drive to
Here.
LA.
Well, no, when I lived in LA and I go to UCLA,
Okay, so it's just a little pop over there.
or I also used to go to Cedars. And so it was a whole, you had to set aside an hour to drive through traffic to park in the structure and then to walk through the maze. But here it's like you're just gonna what is that called? A shopping center that's outdoor. It's
Strip
uh
mall.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a strip mall. It's so simple. You
yeah.
park and you walk in the building and then you press three. It's normally on the third floor. And simple.
I
Park
got a
outside.
lot more stuff done here than in LA. LA took a lot longer, like as far as dental work and stuff like that. I've gotten more done dental work wise in the last 4 years, 5 years than 15 years in LA. Just big, the insurance over here is really good. OHP, Oregon Health Plan, is really, really good about stuff like that. It just seems like it takes a lot to do a little in LA.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It takes an hour to drive 6 miles. And you're going just driving through LA. I didn't know Oregon had their own health plan.
Oh, it's such a
It's
good
like
plan.
a
Such a
little
good.
country or something. Or it sounds like the Netherlands or something, a different country.
It feels like I mean, as far as what they were able to do, I mean, they don't have eyes. You can't get glasses. they give you a little bit of a discount, but it doesn't really matter. Which I think they're trying to change because eyesight, and I think what was the other one? Eyesight, and there was another one that they don't do. They won't protect. They'll only do so much with the teeth, but what they did with my teeth were amazing. And my teeth, they needed some work. I definitely left. You know, when you don't, I wasn't able to smile anymore when I was in LA for like a long time. Like
God,
when
what happened?
it just my teeth were needed help. I didn't have any insurance, and I couldn't afford to go on my own, and
Yeah.
I neglected them for quite some time with the stress of LA, of not paying attention to myself, and letting it go, and then getting cavities, not taking care of them. And my teeth always had a little discoloration because I had a fever when I was a child, so my teeth have always been a different color on the bottom. But I mean, I had to get teeth taken out. I had root
Oh
canal.
my God. Oh,
I
stop. You
They had
know,
all this
that
shit.
that sends chills up my spine. I don't any
Oh,
dental
I
or
love I love the dentist. I love it. Get me in there.
do you have a water pick?
I got one, but I haven't used it. I have an
I love
electric, but I like the electric. And just, I mean, I haven't been shooting. I mean, when I take a shower, I kind of like gargle and wash and like let the water shoot through my mouth. But like,
it doesn't work. It's not the same. You need force
ah,
wash. It's like a power wash.
yeah.
It's good. Feels good. I like it. That's like my favorite thing to do.
I gotta hook it up. I have it literally sitting, and I just have it. That it's too complicated for me. It's like I'm
Oh
not
man.
used to it. But you gotta get used to it. You gotta take care of your teeth, eyes, ears, nose, throat, the whole thing, feet. You don't have any neuropathy, do you?
No. Do
Okay,
you? Do
no,
you?
no. Just my aunt had some neuropathy, and she's been dealing with her cancer. So I didn't
No.
know if that was a thing.
No. Um, I don't really know.
Didn't you? What happened? Like, okay, so you were gonna start a podcast a while back with some friends of ours. Didn't you do that?
No, I
Try
mean,
that. That was an
Hill
idea,
wanted
right?
to.
For a second,
Well, Hill wanted to, and
Kate, Caitlin, Caitlin.
yeah, and I,
Did you guys do one episode of that?
I don't even.
I saw one episode, I think, and
I felt like I just wanted to talk and be social, and everyone wants to record it and put it and post it. So I think that's what happened. Like here, please don't post. You have to edit this out.
no, please don't do that.
Honestly,
I work so hard. These are real moments. Trust me. Trust me. I've got
okay,
150 of these things almost underneath my belt. I know.
okay, thank you.
Just trust me. It's all good. It's genuine. It's not we're not placating, or I don't know. I think it's fun.
Okay,
I think
super
it's
fun.
super fun.
Oh,
So like, I know you probably want to start edging out of here. No, do
yeah.
you have more time? Do you have a little bit more time?
Well, I should get going because I have to take Henry out.
Okay. Well, let's how can we do you want to make any predictions about the future? Do you want to wish the world peace and harmony? How do you navigate? You got 3 more years of treatment. I mean, your skin is flawless.
Yeah. Also, I haven't told that many people I have cancer. I feel like I'm just talking to you in private.
No, this
Nah,
is no. I mean, I'm dealing with. I mean, as a person, from my perspective, I don't think. I think you've. From my perspective, it's interesting to me because I'm learning something about something that's very important and it's very personal, and I appreciate you sharing because I think a lot of people. My big thing is communication. Like I was held back in kindergarten and first grade because they had a hearing impediment or a speech impediment and a hearing problem. So, and I was very hyperactive. So I was held back in kindergarten and first grade. And that's when creatively, I think I knew I was fine, but I was getting people telling me their opinions of me all the time. And so that's why I became probably visually, and I like motion pictures and animation and art and cartoons. So I kind of gravitated towards that communicating, and I think communication is a key player in all this information, just because some people don't. communicate.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel very sad for what's happening now, and every time I think, oh, it can't get worse, it gets worse. So we'll see. Maybe we have to have a plan B, an exit strategy or something. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
like Oregon sounds pretty good. It sounds like the progressive states might get together and do something.
yeah, I mean, it feels like for me personally, because I can only say from my own perspective, the lunging out and trying to spread myself out, like by me saying that, like, I don't know, maybe about your own life, but like, is I don't feel the need to spread myself thin anymore. It's all right. The things that because I've had, I can take care of. I have control over the things I have control over, so I'm paying attention to those things
Yeah.
because ultimately, uh, trying to get somebody else to pay for my art or to produce something. I think if I manage it, I'll just keep on doing. I like the things that I make creatively, so if people want to come on board and put a budget behind it, that'd be always be welcomed. But as far as like trying to put myself in a situation where I run into Robert Downey Jr. or I run into a big time producer or somebody who Zach Galifianakis, who I love, these people are just doing their thing too. So you got to just do your thing. And
Right.
I just mean creatively, like as far as like, sure, you can't, like I met Robert Downey Jr. He buys art, right? I didn't even talk to him about art. I said he wanted to see somebody. I didn't have a card, and I almost chased after him and his friend, which I think was Bruce Blanche, who's a comedy writer, and there was but I almost ran after him, but I didn't want to be that guy, you know. But also, in hindsight, did my whole career depend on the fact that I didn't because he would have probably bought a painting if I had were to, but it's like if these all shoulda, coulda, woulda, or happenstances. Those are the work is in the art. You know, it's like no one's gonna make this career for you. No one's gonna. Very rare, super rare, almost literally impossible that someone's gonna go, "Hey kid, here's $100 million," or here's $100,000. But in that context, I'm relieved and I can see things for what they are. Like I can see a movie that I'm able to make without a budget or within a certain context of a budget. But and also the media has changed so much. But also the painting. I'm also I have my art. I've always had that. So that's been my. Hopefully, this has been a Brett centric episode. But I'm just saying you creatively like this is what keeps me grounded because I
Yeah.
don't need to depend on anybody to do what I've already been doing for 56 years. Where
Yes.
as opposed to like, oh my God, where's the next gig gonna come? If I'm a gaffer or I'm on set as a line producer, or you're always gonna be trying to get that your job depends on somebody else. My job
Right.
doesn't depend on anybody else except for me. So
Yeah.
there's a freedom in that.
I think I hear you. That's where I am right now, I think. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
it
know what
gets don't you find getting a little older that you give less of a fuck?
Yeah, definitely. I don't
That's
care.
huge.
I care about a lot of things right now, but
Not in a mean way though. Not in a mean way. Not like, oh fuck you. It's more like, oh well, okay, well I'll just do what makes me happy.
right.
You got problems, I can't deal with you.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. It's like why waste time with people with problems or waste time in a situation?
Well, I'm gonna do this one project I got that I've been trying to get to for years and years. It's a bucket list project. Is I've got about 70 hours of footage from Venice and Santa Monica, where from like 1995 to like 2008, roughly, because those are shot on mini TVs and high 8 and super 8 cassettes and stuff like that. So I'm going back and gonna edit all that together.
Oh, nice.
And the thing
Don't
that
put
I'm
me
seeing is
in.
that
Don't put me in.
you're in there probably, hopefully.
No, I don't think I am because
No,
I was living in New York.
no,
Um,
I don't think you are. This is before. I met
Yeah,
you.
I was in New York during actually for part most of the years that you were talking about.
Mm. Well, the friends that I thought they those I mean, going through some of the footage, I have to get it digitized, which is another whole other thing. But all those friends that I had in there, Tahisha, Melinda, Claude, Ethan, Scott, there's a tons of people.
Any of them, yeah.
Just people you might be Jace or any number, Sponto, like all these people. I documented scenes and shot scenes for things and also did interviews. So
Hmm.
and I thought I'd know those people. Those are people that I created with for like a long time, like 10 years of creating with these individuals.
What
And
happened to them?
well, that's the funny thing, isn't it, about life?
Oh, you don't, you have to, but you have to get in touch with them again to see if you can, or just to show them.
No, they'll see. They'll see when that's done. But I don't have to contact them. There, I don't have to get anybody's permission to use the footage. It's because I knew they were being shot. But the thing about it is, it's interesting how, like, think about like 20 years ago or 10 years ago, like how many friends that were deep, deep friends, like partied with all the time, did whatever with, and now you no longer even know who they are. Or it's interesting because that was a part of your life, like our 20s or 30s and 40s, when you have all these friendships and relationships, you think they're going to last forever. But now we're at our 50s, and it's funny because it's a funny callback to when you didn't know them. Like,
Somebody that we used to know.
well, all friend like you when you have a friendship with somebody for 10 years or 20 years, and then you're not friends with them anymore. And you're
Yeah.
like, it's a just it time that friendship had a time and a place. But the funny thing is, I've got like a film about it, like with them, like shots of their memories. I'm a memory taker. I'm getting moments. I'm putting them together that otherwise would never have been documented. And this is before cell phones. This is before internet. This is before people are, and I've seen a couple of these, and we were children, and it was beautiful, and we had a naivete and a sort of a gumption. And because I was getting this a I was looking at some of those things. I was like, oh shit, there I am. And I was like a 25, 26-year-old Brett, right?
Mhm.
And I go, there he is. That's a kid. I know he's still in there somewhere. And I
Yeah.
to see it and the enthusiasm and the person, because we can lose that over time and forget this is no, it's actually I'm still that guy. Just because of it, I still the person, but ingrown, hopefully matured, obviously not with the naivete, but like more of the outlook of getting older. But it's actually interesting to see your life as a young person when you're older, because I did this on purpose. This is all by design. I knew that I'd be editing this stuff later in life. That's why I just documented as much as I could.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna put this together. But I guess the funny thing is just like those friendships were still real. Those were real experiences. But our lives changed where we start kind of closing off a little bit, right? People get married, they have kids, they you start not talking to them as much. You don't talk to them at all.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, I guess that's it. I guess I'm just never going to hear from that person or ever know. But that's fine, which is completely fine. It's not, but it's just an interesting dynamic of people's relationships. And like, I've got a friend from high school that's been a good friend of mine for since the 80s. And so, but it's so funny to see who remains in your life, and also the deaths, the people that start dying when they're around your age, or it's just life is an interesting examination, I think.
Yeah. Like, well, and sometimes you have friends that you don't talk to in a long time, and then you're just back to where you left off. I have a lot of friends like that from, I guess, junior high and high school, college. I don't talk to, but if I saw them again, it's just the same.
But there's a drift of like
Yeah, I
sorts of
wouldn't really
like
call it
the
a
friends that
trip.
I had that have kids now.
Mhm.
I mean, or some even without kids, just because we're Gen X, so we didn't have kids. A lot of our A lot of our friends didn't have. I know tons of people that didn't have kids, but there is a drifting off into
Yeah.
less friends, less communication. I mean, even going through Facebook, I was like, why am I even on here? Because I mean, I love everyone. It's great to see people, but it makes you feel like you got to press like I'm not pressing like for every photo you put up. It just seems like, well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But you like it Facebook for the groups. You like a group. You're part of a group Facebook, so you use it wisely. We
Well, oh yeah, you know what? They have like this really cool, they have a lot of cool painting groups, which I liked. And sometimes I don't get when I'm painting, I feel like I don't get the face right of the cat or the dog or something. And then I will take a picture of it and I'll post it in that group and go and ask them.
What are you, a masochist or something? Like what's wrong with this picture? Like
No,
tear it apart. Come on.
I love, well, I need constructive criticism and everyone's really nice and they give me good advice. I like that. I like having
Yeah.
someone to, I like having a hive mind to go to in real time. One thing I did that was really cool is, well, I started doing that in our trip to Croatia. I wanted to see all the different islands or just like have a speedboat trip because you need a speedboat to visit some small places. And so I joined the Croatia travel group and I asked them, is there a way to have somebody take us around? So instead of like those big tours, those big boat tours, because I didn't want to be stuck to their schedule.
Yeah.
And somebody responded and it just worked out. It was really fun.
That is neat. That is
So
good.
yeah, it's to use it for those things is fun. And you can, if you want, I don't know, there's that. And then what am I learning about? Oh yeah, I was learning about getting advice for gardening because I'm really bad at that and
Mm-hmm.
good advice, things like that.
Yeah,
Things of that nature. It's fun.
I guess I'm not seeking any, just as what you're saying relates to something I how can I put this so it doesn't sound crass?
You don't need advice. You don't need help.
I prefer not to be given suggestions on how to do what I do. Painting wise, when something I just did is one pass of paint to go.
Oh yeah, I
Like, you know
mean,
what I mean? Like that painting that I showed you, that's crazy. I don't really seek for someone to tell me.
well, that's different because it's abstract and you can't really ask for technical advice. And for
Oh,
me,
people give me shit all the time. Trust me. This is good. I've
for
had
me,
people
I'm
tell me how
asking
to
for
paint when I'm painting it.
well, for me, I'm asking for why does this eye look bad? What can I use? And then they give me advice on, or I say like, how do I keep my brushes from getting destroyed? And they
No,
give me good
they get
advice like
destroyed.
that. What?
You don't. They get destroyed. No, I'm terrible to my brushes.
Yeah, well, it's apparently there's a oil you can buy, and some people use master brush cleaner or whatever which I got, and I love all that. I love learning, and I
Mm.
love people telling me, sharing their wisdom with me. I like it, and I'll take what I can use, and if I don't need it, I won't take it. But I don't get offended. Like
No,
if
yeah,
I draw something and I feel like this cat looks weird, what's wrong with it? And someone will be like, yeah, the nose is too high.
yeah,
And I go, oh yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Thank you for telling me. I don't know. It's
yeah. We
helpful.
all everyone has their own process, their yeah. I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't seek that, but I can see how constructive criticism can be good. Constructive criticism can be really good. It depends on what they're. First of all,
Yeah,
ask for it, and,
right. That's what
or
I look for. I seek it and
what's it
I find
called? Like
it.
unsolicited criticism. I don't
Well, I mean, there's none. I don't. The only way you can get unsolicited criticism is if you post it or something, or if you don't want anyone to see it.
I mean, I guess I like. I don't. I guess I just. Painting is so like what people see in it. That's where the fun is for me because it's personal to them. They can see things in it that I don't or did not.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, you do abstract. I don't do abstract.
Oh, I do figurative stuff too. I have an angel.
That's
Do you want to
why,
see an angel I'm working on?
sure. And then I have to go walk my dog.
Okay.
Look at this background. There's, what is that, trellis? I don't know. There's a little bird kind of thing, tomato, a birdhouse. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty.
Thanks.
I like I like the texture.
It's pretty flat. It's pretty glassed. It's pretty glassed, but I've wet sanded it down. She needs help, but she's looking good.
Hmm.
I don't want to take out the purple because it's so powerful, but it's also very purple. But
Yeah.
I did that on purpose. But there's like highlights of like I don't know. I've been wet sanding it on top of that, which is really on top of the oil, taking it down a little bit because there's some rough.
What do you do that with sandpaper?
Yeah, like wet sandpaper. You put water on this wet sandpaper, and it gives it a wet on a really low grid.
Oh,
So
that's why.
I'm kind of polishing the paint, but trying to see what's underneath there. When they're doing that, I'm seeing the different layers of color too. So it's bringing this depth to it, almost like a sculpture, like made out of
Yeah,
rock
maybe that's
or.
why I like the texture of it. It was really like it looked glassy.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna overhaul. She's been done a few times. It's just like when it gets so much fun to keep on doing it. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh man, I should have stopped like
maybe
fucking an
you
hour
could be
ago.
on. I mean, if you're on that group, you couldn't be the one giving advice. Or you don't have to. Don't do it.
No, no,
Don't do
I already
it.
know what to do. I know where she's going, but it's I guess that's the fun part is the discovery.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, if I knew technically what to do, I probably wouldn't have done some steps that would have shown me that other one. I would have went right to it. Like sanding something and then seeing the marks of the like the canvas like right here, like seeing the seeing this stuff,
Yeah.
um the canvas itself, that
Right.
little that stuff is that makes me happy because it's I couldn't have done that with a brush.
Oh, right, right.
And so the discovery of that is like laying in another layer. And now, because sometimes you want to go, you don't know what you want, but you know you sort of want something that's not quite there, and then you do these things, and you're like, oh, that was a mistake, but I was looking for that mistake. Happy mistakes, but
Keep mistakes.
good
Like,
mistakes. But so you're gonna walk your dog.
yeah. I better
It's
go walk him. He's waiting for me.
it's Friday, August 1st.
I have to give him a Sentinel tablet.
What's that?
Heartworm. It's
Oh, is your dog older now?
no, it's heartworm prevention. You've never given your dog Sentinel like heartworm prevention.
No. Well,
Oh.
I haven't. I mean, I never gave them any. Maybe I did actually. They had their shots when
Are
they
you
had them.
an anti-vaxxer?
I'm sure they never had worms.
A heartworm, though.
They, I've had they've given them shots. I don't.
Okay.
It's been
Yeah.
a while. The doggy world. Dogs are good. All dogs are good.
Yeah.
People bad. No, people are good. There's some good people.
People, yeah. Some people are not that good. But anyway.
Do you
Anyway,
think?
it was really good talking to you.
Can I get? Can you make one prediction for the future? Just as abstract, it could be a sentence, anything, just like something in the future. It could be like tomatoes will grow off of olive tree. Anything that just throw something out there about the future, like 10 years from now. What is it? What does it look like? What do you hope it looks like? Anything? I'm just
Well, there actually I can only quote a title of a book, which I have to tell you who the And I'm like, this is a great title, and it's so true. Wait, who wrote this? I'm sorry. You have to edit this.
Oh, you have to send me that video too.
What video? Oh, it's from Omar El Akkad. And the title is One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This. So that's a great book. I recommend it, but I think that's a really good title. Perfect. For everything that's happening now.
I love it. Well, thanks for hanging out with me and doing this. It's gonna be a fun episode. Trust me, you'll great. Everything the knowledge is good. Good knowledge, good chit chat. It's good. We can talk if you want in the future, but we don't have to do a podcast.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk, and I'll ask you more about your paintings.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Check out that cold wax stuff. That's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
And do a little like YouTube tutorial on it, like because it's actually. If you kind of, I know you don't have to be abstract with it, but with their cat painting that I saw, you'll see the material, see what it does because it's really playful.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, Sunghi, thank you so much. Tell your husband I say hi and thanks for letting us have time with you, and tell your dog I say hi and give him extra loving. And I'll see you in the future. See that?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you. See ya. I'll see you soon. Or I'll talk to you. All right. We kicked it out. That was Sunghi Yoo. Great friend. She's been great. So we did it. We did an episode. Check out Brett's with Friends podcast. Oh, that's here. Brettwoods.com is my website. Buy my art. Brettwoods22 on Instagram and Blue Sky. You can find me on Facebook. Buy my art. And and I hope you're enjoying the rest of your summer. And I guess that'll knock it off for this episode, which will be episode bleep 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 right here. And check out my Stabbing Cabin movie. Check out my Solomon movies, and just check out my channel. Brett Woods 8166 is my YouTube channel. Cheers. If you want to get involved in any art projects, let me know. Buy my art. How's that? All right. Ciao. Oh, thanks for watching.
Brandy, come on. Get up, Brandy.
Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force.
You know the dark side.